Monday motivation. Start your week off flying high. Monday motivation. It's your time to rise and shine.
Good morning. Thank you for listening to Monday Motivation Podcast. This is Rebecca here again, one more Monday. We are conquer this thing called life. This journey, we are winning. So the first thing, listen to what this amazing guy, Tony Robbins, has to say.
About digging inside and figuring out what are the things that control every thought, every feeling and emotion of your life. If you ever wanted to make a change, you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to transform your relationship, you wanted to make a shift financially in your life, and you found yourself making progress but pulling back, or never really even getting started, just being excited about it for a while, talking about it but not really following through, then there's something there, something that affects the way you follow through, something that affects the quality of your life. And I'm here to tell you there's two things that control everything in your life. Every thought, every feeling, every emotion, every action you have in your life. What you're wearing today, whether you're going to turn this off within a few minutes or whether you're going to stick with me here for 2 or 3 minutes, is all controlled by two things: your beliefs and your values. Whatever you believe, if you think life is just a waste of time, doesn't matter what you do, or you're big boned, then obviously you're not going to go for it. You're not going to try to lose weight. You're not going to go push for that next level of your career or your finances or your relationship or anything else. Beliefs control us, but so do our values. Some people, value just kicking back. Some people value making it happen. Some people value their family the most. Some people value love. But you know what the real challenge is? We have values in conflict. When you really want to make a difference in the world, or you really want to do well for your family, or you really want to do well financially, but simultaneously, you don't want to upset anybody. You want to be totally honest, and you want to make everybody happy. When we have conflicts between what we want and what we think we can have, or, you have a goal of what you really want to make happen, but then you have this other belief inside that says, this damn stuff never does work. Those inner conflicts are what keep people from using all of their energy. It's kind of like taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back.
All right, guys. So how much it is important for us to live a life that is focused, that is intentional, that you do not allow your brain to say you can't. You do not allow your brain to say, give up, this is too hard. How much that cost? The cost is too high because the cost is your life.
As I take it more into my life, I have to bring order and structure. My response to pressure and stress is order and structure. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. You might be rejecting something that God wants to send in your life. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means that you can't do it with the old order. You can't have a new blessing and an old order. Every so often as you get new blessings, new opportunities, new doors, new positions, new children, new life, new marriage, new house, new whatever it is, you have to refocus. Now you got more weight. Now you got more responsibility. Now you got more demands. You have to refocus, restructure, reorganize. Are you organized for what you prayed for?
Are you organized for what you prayed for? Are you preparing like you're going to receive? One of the key elements in our life is to really believe, is to see yourself living that situation, that dream like you were in there. I think I already told the story of how we got the location of our studio. And the location was beautiful, but it was so out of our budget. And I went inside. I asked the realtor to let us come inside. And I took a picture for the inside out of the location. And I said, we'll build a desk over here. And when we are working on a desk, we're going to see this vision. This is what we're going to see every day when we work. And today the desk is built there. And that we do see the fountain and the people eating ice cream. And it's beautiful. It's exactly what I envisioned. But the thing is, I saw that vision from the inside out. I saw living it. I didn't look at the building from the outside. And then I imagined myself, and then I visualized myself coming through the door. I imagined the vision was from the inside, I was living out. And one of the things that I learned from Jack Canfield this weekend, I went to his seminary, is that you see you living the vision from the inside out. You see you driving the car. You see you open the door from the inside like you already have it. And to me, guys, I have already experienced that. But what a aha moment to realize that so many of us has visualizing things from the outside, not from the inside. So have your heart, have your life preparing like your prayers will be answered.
General Wesley Clark, who I interviewed, said, it doesn't take any more effort to dream a big dream than it takes to dream a small dream. So if you're going to decide what you want, go for what you want, not what you think is possible. Most people hone down their dream because they can't see how they can do it. And I'm saying to you, dream as big as you want. In fact, big dreams are exciting. Big dreams attract big people. If Martin Luther King said, I'm going over to the supermarket in Mississippi, I don't think a whole lot of people would have gone down there with him. But when he said, I want to end racism in America, that was a big dream, and it inspired a lot of people to want to play at great personal sacrifice to themselves because it was big enough and worth doing. Walt Disney said, if you can dream it, you can do it, which means that you're never given a dream that comes out of your own desire place that isn't something you have the capacity to fulfill. You may have to learn some new skills. You may have to partner up with some people. You may need to learn some, how to access some new resources along the way.
All right, guys. So between me and you, let's go ahead and talk about resources. What about if you're saying, I don't have any resources, Rebecca, to fulfill any of my dreams? Okay, so I think I already hit that question before, but I'm going to tell you. The answer is ask. If you feel like you can move forward because you don't have a paper and a pencil to write a book, or you don't have a brush or paint to paint the painting, then you ask for it. In the meantime, guys, what you have in your hands, you use it. And you use it and ask God to show you possibilities to use that in many different ways, many different times. But the resources are around us to do what needs to be done. The thing is, you have to put the work on. You have to make a decision to put the work. And that's how we move forward.
And I said to the producers, we are going to change. We're going to turn this around. Mm-hmm. And I'm no longer going to be used by television. I am going to use television. What a concept. I'm going to use television as a force for I didn't say at the time for good. I said, let's think about what we want to say to the world. And how we want to use this as a platform to speak to the world. How do we want to see the world change? How do we want to impact the world? And then let all of our shows really be focused and centered around that. I then said to the producers exactly what I said to you backstage. Mm-hmm. Do not bring me a show unless you have fully thought out what is your intention for doing it. Because if there's a religion or a mantra or law that I live by the third law of motion in physics, which is Stanford, which is for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. That is my religion. I know that what I'm thinking and therefore going to act on is going to come back to me in a circular motion. Just like gravity, like what goes up comes down. And so what also propels the action is the intention. So I don't do anything without being fully clear about why I intend to do it, because the intention is going to determine the reaction, the result, or the consequence in every circumstance. I don't care what it is. So I said to my producers, come to me with your intention at whatever it is, whatever shows you're proposing, whatever ideas you're proposing. And then I will decide based upon the intention, do I really want to do that?
So this is a very good example from Oprah Winfrey, that for every action there is a reaction, which means everything that you do has to be intentional. Why I am here every Monday, I am here. Why I am here? Because to me, It truly, truly matters that I can encourage you. It truly matters that the things that I use for my own self to build my own life, I am sharing with others for free, for that possibility to see you succeeding in this life. So the thing is so important that everything you have to have intentional. And why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you getting up the time you're getting up? Why are you listening to this podcast? What are you trying to get out of things? But the secret is that every action, there is that reaction. There is that intention. If you write the book, you will see the book, other people, one person reading or a million people reading. If you don't write the book, you will never know. If you paint the painting, you might see 100 people having that painting, or you might see no one having that painting. Is that every action has a reaction. The thing is how many good things, how many creations you are putting into the world. And why are you rethinking so much because it has to be perfect? Let it go, let it be. Like some of these amazing guys that are speaking that we are capturing their thoughts and their wisdom here this morning. They tell you to do, even when it's not perfect. Go ahead and create. And this is why this Monday motivation exists, to wake up something inside of you that is already there. I'm not asking you to go find it, to go buy it. It's not a purchase with money. What I'm asking you this morning, this Monday, guys, is there is something inside of you that you already have, that you need to tap into it. If it's creative power to create something. If you're telling me or telling you right now, I am not creative, Rebecca. So there's something inside of you, which is the power of making something happen. And you need to find a vision. And if you don't have one, you find somebody that has one and work with them until find yours. But it's very important that the colors of your heart, that the colors of who you are, that you let it be, that you share it. Guys, only one life. Only one life. Only few thousand more Mondays. And it's your decision to make it better. It's your decision to make it happen. It's your decision to put in the hard work, the sweat, and the tears. It's your decision. It's not your mama's decision. It's not your aunt's decision. It's not your daddy's decision. It's not your son's decision. There's no more excuse. Take full responsibility that this is your decisions because this is your time. I want to encourage you. Go listen to the people that accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. Pay attention carefully. And you will see how much you will grow. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter what you do. But what matters is the core values and belief. What it matters is the actions that you decide to make. And this is your choice, guys. You guys have an amazing Monday. So happy to stop by and being here with you. Can't wait to see you again. Enjoy. Tell your friends about us. Bye, guys. See you Monday.